Yo, what's up guys? It is day 2 and right now I am at a bus station in Seabrook, New Hampshire, and I'm getting a bus into Boston for today's events. And then I'm actually staying over in Boston tonight, or actually in Cambridge with the Sports Tours International crew. So I'm looking forward to that. And guys, it's gonna be a very warm, almost summer-like day today. I think it's getting up to 30 degrees Celsius, so just over 80 degrees Fahrenheit. It's gonna be quite warm. And you can tell how soon the cold weather was. Like right behind me, they still have their snowplow out. Like they haven't even put that away yet from winter. So I will catch up with you after this bus journey into town. And I'm pretty sure the first thing I've got to do today is go to Adidas. I have a product session about the new Boston 13. So that's gonna be fun. Why don't you come with me? Oh guys, I am absolutely exhausted. That bus journey was only an hour, but I was kind of dozing and then just doing stuff on my phone, and now I'm really tired. And it's a 40-minute walk from South Station to the Adidas activation. So I think I'm going to take the subway. I just have to find it. There's a lot of construction going on here at South Station. All right, let me catch up in just a little bit. Oh, I wish I could just stay home today and put my feet up, but no go. Gotta do some more stuff. It is marathon weekend and it only comes but once a year, at least in Boston. Oh my gosh, where are they taking me? I don't know where I'm going. The construction is just taking me all over the place. I've only been in Boston proper for like 5 minutes and I'm just tired already. Okay, this is gonna be a fun day though. At least I'm outside. I just have to find where to get down to the subway. Okay, I just came out of the subway. I know you guys just saw me on like one subway, but I had to take 2 subways to get to where I am at the Heinz Convention Center, like right on Newbury Street. And I gotta say, it was like the oldest subway that I've ever been on. It was like an old-timey streetcar, but it was underground. It was strange. Anyway, here I am on Newbury Street. It's closed because, look at this, it's the BAA 5K. Newbury Street is closed and all the runners are coming by. Look at all these people. And they are running up. Right up there is where Hereford turns onto Boylston. And that is the last turn of the marathon. I can't wait to be there on Monday. It's gonna be fun. Okay, the Adidas place is right back there. It says they're not opening till 11, so I hope someone's there to let me in. I do have an appointment for that session with the Boston 13, so we'll have to wait and see if somebody opens the door when I knock. All right, before I go to Adidas, I just looked down Newbury Street and I don't know, there's a couple hundred runners right outside Tracksmith. So it looks like there is a Tracksmith shakeout run going on right now. They're just making the announcements before they take off. Ah, this is fun. I just love seeing all these runners just out and about doing their thing. I wish I could join them, but I'm not, because my legs need the break. My gosh, I shouldn't even be walking this far. All right, I thought I would just stop in Tracksmith for just a minute, and I'm seeing we have the Elliott Racer in this dark blue. I am loving that colorway. Can you get that on camera? That is beautiful. The whole Tracksmith vibe in their store is just so friendly. It makes you want to come and hang out. Well, I mean, they do have like a coffee shop upstairs and that old track and field video game, so that also makes you want to hang out. But I just love all this gear. Guys, I just wish I lived in a cold enough climate where I could wear this tracksuit. I just think that is the most gorgeous thing. And look at these tracksuit pants too. Those are just brilliant. All right, that's it. I am done at Tracksmith, at least for now. And oh my gosh, look at this little Morton gel truck. Look at this thing, it's so cute. It's a little Morton mobile filled with Morton gels. Just based on how expensive these gels are, I'm surprised this van doesn't have armed security. Okay, I'm heading back up Newbury Street this way, and we're gonna hit up Adidas, and we're gonna learn about the Boston 13s. This is gonna be fun. All right, it is time. I am outside the Adidas running studio, and we're gonna walk in and see what's going on. Now, I am just a little bit early, so we're only gonna be in this front session for now until my actual session at 10 o'clock to talk about the new Boston 13. But Adidas has a pretty phenomenal space, right? I mean, look at this whole setup behind me, and then along the walls, we've got like the history of Adidas running the marathon. So let's just take a quick look over here. It looks like Catherine Switzer was actually running in Adidas on that first race. The first woman to run the Boston Marathon, she was actually running in Adidas. That's pretty cool. And then over on this side, we've got the Adizero Legacy of Fast, and it's got all the shoes with the times that have been run in them by the athletes that ran in them. Does that make sense? I think this camera is moving a little too fast, but you are not here to like read all the captions about these athletes. You're just here to like see the space, right? And the space is absolutely fantastic. Look back here. I can't believe Adidas made the space as good as this for the weekend. It's almost like the Boston Marathon is a big deal. Okay, look at this. It looks like we've got the energy rods, just like a giant set of energy rods right here with the new Boston 13s right on top. All right, here we go. These are the new Boston 13s. To me, at least, the biggest thing about the new Boston 13 is that there's now 13.8% more Light Strike Pro in here. So it's going to be just a little softer and a little bouncier. And I don't know if you're like me. I mean, the Boston 12 was a great shoe. It was loved by a lot of people. But I always thought it was just a little firm. So with this extra Light Strike Pro, I think this is going to work just a little better for me. And then where I've got the camera set up, let me just take this and turn it around so you can see. We have the Boston 13 totally deconstructed. I love seeing like all the little pieces like this. But for now, this is just me like exploring the space. This isn't the session. The session should tell us a little bit more. I very much doubt that I'm going to be able to film them actually speak in the session. But if there's anything like groundbreaking, I'll let you know. But either way, it's going to be a lot of fun. So there is a little bit of time before my session. And this is what I've been looking forward to before the session. I just wanted to put my feet up. I've got a cup of coffee. They have a whole coffee bar with snacks and bagels behind me. Let's see if I can move the camera over here. Now you can't see it from here, but there is someone sewing like custom bandanas, like Adidas bandanas, obviously. So I've got It's Matt B being sewn into one. I'll show you whenever I get it, when it's done. Got Marnie right behind me, and we're just chilling. Let me show you. Like, this is a very comfortable space. You can see my legs are up. I think I'll just hang out here for the rest of the day before I go to the hotel. It's very comfortable. Here it is. I got it. It's done. This bandana, this Adidas bandana, the custom It's Matt B Adidas bandana. Let me remove that. Can you see that right on the bottom? It's Matt B. That's me. Well, I wonder, I'm not going to even put this on now. I'm not going to embarrass myself by putting this on because I immediately want to put on a bandana like Tupac, and you know, that's probably not my look, but I love it. Put that away. Okay, we're almost time for the Boston 13 sesh. I'll catch up there. So we're in the middle of this tour and they're giving us the history of all of the Adidas shoes, and it's what I showed you earlier before we came in. Catch up in just a minute. They've started talking again right here. Okay, she just went into the whole history of Adidas and where they started with running, and it evolved into how the three-stripe logo was made. It was very fascinating, and this actually turned out to be like a who's who. Aubrey is here. We've got Fit Greg from Run Shoe Bible right behind me. Let's see, I saw Mo. Oh look, there's Aubrey's right there sipping on something. And then, I don't know, I saw Mo around. Mo is not running Boston, but he is running London. And I said, why aren't you running Boston too? Because I am. Hold on, what's this? Hey, who is this?
Let's go.
He's bigger than running.
Let's go.
Yeah.
I was going to try and win Boston.
Yeah.
Because I was coming after Helen O'Beary. But they've just told me, because obviously she's a lady,
yeah,
I can't compete with her. So I thought, you know what, forget trying to win. I'm just going to try and do maybe like 4 hours 30 or something.
That sounds like a good plan B.
Just humble myself and go easy,
yeah,
you know, just celebrate it.
Make it a party race, and then just, yeah.
That's it.
I like it.
I'm not going to win it. Maybe do London, because I'm running London with you as well.
That's right, we are running London together next week.
I might try and pace you to a PB.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Brilliant. That would be a lot of fun. I would really appreciate that, mate.
You know,
wait, you just ran the 5K too?
Yeah, there you go. There you go. So,
solid.
This is what I mean.
This man doesn't stop.
That's what I mean. But I'm going to humble myself. Do you know Ben Felton? Ben is running.
Yeah.
He's aiming for he's aiming for like 220.
Yeah.
Because that's zone 2 pace for me.
Yeah, of course.
So I thought, you know, I might help him out. I might pace him. But then there's you as well, and then
you've got so many options. Like, you're just going to go out there, take it easy, support the running community.
That's it. There's another guy though. They announced that he's doing it. Forget his name. Kenyan.
Oh yeah, I know that bloke.
Kipchoge.
Something like that.
He messages me about pacing him.
Yeah.
And I'm like, listen, get in line. Matt B, Ben Felton, and then there's you. Do you know what I mean?
Okay, so yeah, if I turn you down, if Ben turns you down, then you've always got Kipchoge to just help him do what he needs to do.
I thought, I'll run Boston. I won't have everything. So that sub 2 hour goal I had, I won't be able to do that. Might as well just sort of take one for the team.
Yeah.
Pace Kipchoge, Matt B, or Ben Felton.
Yeah, that sounds like a good plan. All right, you heard it here first. Let's see if Aubrey executes. All right, guys, so we just had the product discussion on the new Boston 13, and I think I've already told you, but 13.8% more Light Strike Pro, and this is how it's broken down. So basically that 13.8% more Light Strike Pro is right here in the forefoot, and you can see we've got the regular Light Strike. This is the base layer, and you can see how thin it is here in the forefoot and a little thicker in the heel. So that's going to give you a little stability, and then when you lay over the Light Strike Pro, you can see we have a lot more Light Strike Pro here in the forefoot for a springy toe off. And then of course we've got the Energy Rods 2.0, which is the same as it was in the Boston 12, and then that makes for a very snappy ride. This is going to be a fun shoe. Can't wait to give it a whirl. Stand by for, the full review. Eli, what's up? I got the man here, Eli from On. Say what's up.
I'm actually 6'5" also. I just am crouched down.
I'm wearing lifts right now. All right.
Welcome to the On Lab.
Thanks, man. Good to see you.
How's your weekend going?
Hi guys, I'm here at the On Lab right now. So what we're looking at is basically the history of that Helix light spray upper, and we can see as it comes along the history, it's broken down right here with no pain. We have the shoe, sorry, my hands are full, the shoe cut in half. It's all very fascinating. And then we have the prototypes on this wall right here, which is super fascinating to see. And then of course, if we come over here, we have the robot. And the robot isn't actually moving right now, but this is where the shoes get sprayed. If they decide to do one, I will definitely get it on film. And then of course, right behind me, they have, sorry, my hands are full, I'm trying to juggle stuff. Right behind me, we have the samples. They may have my size. And then of course, there is a treadmill. There are 2 treadmills right over here with people testing them out. So I don't know if I really should be running, but if I get a chance to try these on and go for a run on the treadmill, it might be hard to pass up. Stay tuned. Okay, we just left On. I think that spray machine was broken. We were in there for a little bit and the spray machine just wasn't working, but I did try on a pair. So we just ran into Emily with On and we had to stop and talk to her. That's why I was interrupted. But yeah, On was fantastic. The machine was broken. They're going to text us later on and see if we can get back and get some footage of the machine. But now I'm not going to tell you what I'm doing next because I don't actually know where I'm going, but I'm looking for something. And when I find it, I will let you know. Come on.
Okay.
So, green man, I can walk across the road. Hi guys, I have made it to where I'm going, and let me just back up just a little bit. I've made it to where I'm going. This is pretty exciting. So this is totally different. So a lot of brands, when they come to Boston, they'll do a pop-up location and they'll have their shoes, and it's all just like in a regular storefront. Well, today, Mizuno has partnered with this lickety-split ice cream truck, and they're giving out ice cream to runners. They also have their shoe demos. So what do we have? Looks like the Neo Zen, Neo Vista. I don't think I see any of their race shoes being demoed, but yeah, they've definitely got their Wave Rebellion Pro 3s over there as well. But I am not here to demo a pair of shoes because I have them all. They're all great shoes. I already know that. What I am here to get is some ice cream. I think that's going to fit nicely into my recovery plan. And I've actually got to hustle because I'm going to a Kofuzi event in just a little bit. So let's take a look at the ice cream. Here is the ice cream. Guys, I was taking other content with my phone and I was taking photos and kind of setting up different photos. If you're on Instagram, go check that out. But this ice cream was actually overflowing. They gave so much ice cream and I guess it would be rude not to eat it all. And then I forgot that I hadn't made this video to show you guys the ice cream. So look, I'm sorry, can we zoom down a little bit? Look at that, just gorgeous. Someone said hi to me. Where was I? I think I was talking about ice cream, but now I can't remember. Anyway, the ice cream is really good. So thank you, Mizuno, for doing something a little different. Now I'm heading back to the Adidas lab and we've got that Kofuzi game show. All right, we're here upstairs in the Adidas space. Mike is already over there up at the front. You can see him getting ready back there to do his thing. And yeah, it looks like I made it here in plenty of time. There's like no one sitting down yet. I was worried that I might not get a seat and it would be just a nightmare if I had to stand up for the whole thing. So yeah, I'm happy to be here. I can take a seat in the back, which is where I'm most comfortable, and then be entertained, see what Mike has to talk about. And then I think I am pretty much done for the day after that. I think I am just going to just call it a day and head back to the hotel, because actually I do have stuff to do with Sports Stores International a bit later. So it might be nice to like put my feet up for a bit before that. Anyway, if you're still watching this video, it seems like every video I do just seems just a little more disjointed and not making any sense. But if you're still here, thank you. There will be an emoji later on if I remember. So stay tuned to the end for that. Hey guys, I don't know if I mentioned it before, but I did actually get the hookup today with my own pair of Boston 13. So I'm really looking forward to trying these. That extra Light Strike Pro in the forefoot is just something, it's gonna be a treat. I'm really looking forward to trying those on. And I only just remembered that I hadn't told you that I got a pair because I got rid of the box. It comes with this lovely shoe bag, and it's a lot easier to carry around. I've been like lugging that box around for the last 2 hours. But now it's a lot easier to just hold on to this. And now we've got Mike's show. It's gradually filling up. It's gonna be a good show.
No, you do it.
Evo 1.
Aubrey thinks it's the Evo 1. Yeah. It rained. It rained that day. It rained and it was like dirty, dirt on it though. Oh yeah.
All right, that game show was very fun. I'm glad I went to that. It was a good time. Okay, so now, I mean, it's quite early in the day and there's a lot of stuff going on, but I am going to do the right thing, by me at least, the right thing, and I'm going to head over to the hotel. I am going to hopefully meet up with some people from Sports Stores International. Let's see, there's a meet and greet. I think I might have already told you that. There's a meet and greet with everyone that's running with Sports Stores, so that's going to be fun. I will definitely bring you guys along just to show you what it's like. And then I don't know what's going on after that. Hopefully it's going to be an early night so I can do some editing and then still get to bed at a good time. That's what I'm hoping for. It really makes me feel like an old man when I'm at the Boston Marathon weekend and all I'm hoping for is to get to bed at a good time. Crazy, just crazy. So guys, I got lucky. I walked down to the subway and then it turns out I was looking around. I was like, where's the yellow line? So then I looked on my phone again and it turns out that the yellow line was actually a bus. So I caught that mistake before I actually paid to go into the subway system. I mean, if I did, I would have been out $2, so it's not that big a deal. But I came up the stairs and there was a bus like right outside the train station and it was my bus. So that's what I'm on right now and I'm not gonna have to walk that mile to the hotel. Thank goodness for that. Oh, look at this! Sports Stores International hooking it up with a gorgeous room. Let's take a look in the bathroom. Oh yeah, this is really nice. Especially, I mean, I'm only staying one night, but if I was staying a couple of days, I love having a kitchen and a fridge to keep all my stuff. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is put my feet up just like this. I am gonna edit videos and just relax, at least for an hour or so. And then I don't know what I'm doing for dinner, but I will probably go to a grocery store and pick something up. Yeah, that's probably the plan. Or I could just take a nap. Oh gosh, my options are endless. Whatever I end up doing right now, I will check in with you in just a little bit. I've had a great couple hours like up in the room just doing my editing my videos. Okay, so right now I'm at the Sports Stores International check-in area and they have this sign, sorry, go ahead. They have the sign set up for all the runners coming in. So the runners come in and then they're greeted at this desk where they are given like, it's a goodie bag, and I'll show you what's in my goodie bag, but if I forget to show you what's in my goodie bag, I will show you in London because I'll probably get another one with them. So the runners come in, they get welcomed, and then they have like a whole sheet with all the events that are going on. So the runners get that, they know where to go, what to do, and then what's most important is that they get their hands held like going to the expo and finding their way around town. It is quite an amazing service that Sports Stores International is offering. And right now, it is the meet and greet. So I think we are gonna get to see all the runners that are running the Boston Marathon this year with Sports Stores. So let's head into the bar next door and take a look. And look, I'm not gonna keep you much longer because we're gonna be doing this all again next week in London. Hi guys, I am here at the Sports Stores International. It's kind of like a social hour, but it's a meet and greet, and I had the most delicious drink that I have ever had. It was non-alcoholic, but it was, I don't know, strawberry, soda, and I don't know, just a lot of good stuff in it. But there are tons of cool people here. Everyone is talking about running. Bear with me 1 second. And best of all, they have pizza and snacks. I've just been having a really good time. This isn't something I do on a daily basis, like coming out and socializing. But I would definitely do it more if I could do it with runners like this. And what everyone has been telling me is that I need to come to the post-race party after the Boston Marathon. And unfortunately, this year I'm not going to be able to do it just because I leave the race and then I go to a bus and I get on the bus and go to my mum's house. But I will be able to do it in London because I'm going to have just so much more time. So I'm absolutely stoked about hanging out with Sports Tours International and doing all the events and of course running the London Marathon and then celebrating my race with everybody else that is also running that race. This has been a good experience. I've only been here with Sports Tours for a couple hours and I'm already having the time of my life. So yeah, when we end this video in just a second, I want you to head on over to Sports Tours, see if there's any packages that you like, any races that you might want to do. They have loads of them. Okay, I had to look on my phone for some inspiration of what emoji to choose to end this video, but here's what we're going to do. Because I have just had this mocktail, I want you to put the cocktail emoji in the comments, just to let me know that you've made it to this point in the video. And with that, it's Matt B. This has been my day 2 of activities for the Boston Marathon weekend. Be kind, be happy, run well. I'll see you in a couple of days.